Hello, friends. It's 2025. Nothing's changed. I look the same. It's just another year to certain people who use the Gregorian calendar. Um, Today is random. I just wanted to create a video. I've been doing basically nothing for 3 weeks. Entertaining guests, cooking food, Christmas, New Year's. But I haven't been recording videos and I haven't really been writing anything. So I have to get back into it. What I have been doing is reading. Maybe we'll start off with a little book review. Um, Hunting Vienna by Iasmina Edina. I'm going to have to read off what she says about it because I don't really work in tropes. Um, Scavenger hunt, nerdy AF, setting as a character, competition, witty banter, coming of age, unlikely detectives, anxiety rep, anxiety represented. I'm not sure what that means, but there is dealing with anxiety within the book. Found family. So, yeah, it has all of those things. Great. This is a very well written book. I don't just mean there are no errors, and there aren't any, as far as I could tell. And as I said in another video, I'm pretty anal about this stuff. It was well constructed. It involves a boy. I, I'm horrible with names, though. Dan, I think is his name. Yes, Dan. He's 18. This book is a little young for me, but I still really enjoyed it. And he's pulled into a competition in Vienna. This book, I've never been to Vienna, but this reads like you're touring Vienna. Like it could have been written by the tourism board or something. It was really well done, presumably very well researched. I mean, I can't really fact check it. Um, but as far as I know, Yasmina was in Vienna in 2007. If I'm remembering correctly. That's something she said in one of her videos. She's an author tuber as well. So you can check her out. I'll put the link in the description to her channel. Follow her on the journey, the making of the covers, the editing, everything. Thoroughly enjoyable, and I would recommend it for anyone. Hell, I'm 47 and I read it, and uh, a bit young, but honestly, not immature. It's not immature writing. It's very well written. So that's enough of that. Thank you, Yasmina, for adding that to the world. It's a bit over the top, but yeah, I think I think every book written is a contribution to the world. It's great. So 2025, I don't really do goals ever. I never have. I might say it. I have goals in some of my other videos, but the true umbrella goal is to just keep on keeping on. So I'll continue to write this year. I've got many more books to write, so we'll just keep going with it. I've got a bunch of books I still want to read, and the list keeps growing. I'm also magically part of a book club now. By joining Cody the Writer's Patreon, um, I'm part of his book club with everyone else, and at the moment, as of like 2 minutes ago, they're deciding on we're deciding on which book to read next. I don't really want to influence that because everything I'd recommend is pretty old. Like I'd really like to recommend that everyone read We by Yevgeny Zamyatin because that's probably my favorite book in the world. Uh, it influenced 1984. Like that's the reason Orwell wrote 1984 was because he read We. So little tidbit there for you. Anyway, this weekend, today's Thursday. the whatever, second. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as far as I know, Friday, there's going to be one of those things again, like in November, where there's just like a billion live streams, writing sprints, and the idea is to get 10K, 10,000 words written in either a manuscript you're revising or a new manuscript or whatever it is you're doing. So I'll participate in that. I think one of them's pretty late, but I'll do what I can. I'm not really a night owl, and there are time differences um, across the continent, so that has an impact. But we'll try to get 10K done. Ideally, it would be in my third book, but I haven't actually finished or even really started outlining the first book. I have a semblance of an inkling, of a twinkle of an idea, and I guess I have to spend the rest of today formalizing that so that I have a bearing. I don't need the path laid out, I just need a bearing. So we'll go in whatever direction I choose. To continue the compass metaphor, blah, blah, blah. And we're running out of steam. So I may just wrap this up here. But 2025, it's going to start with a bang here with this 10K with everyone. And that'll be wonderful to interact in the community again after a little bit of a break. And we'll keep going with the YouTube videos. I mean, yes, today is just random off the top of my head, but I do actually have a list of videos to make that I haven't referred to. I should probably do that. I should be more organized out of respect for my subscribers. Speaking of which, we got a bunch more. We're up to 53 now. That's incredible. I appreciate it very much. Every single one of you. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, it doesn't do any harm. You can unsubscribe later if you want. I'll try not to do anything too crazy, and I'll try to give you as much insight as possible into my writing process. I probably should introduce myself again. I mean, what are we at the end of the video? Let's introduce ourselves. My name's Ian Henderson. I am writing a series of 30 books that are murder mystery, detective, police procedural, sci-fi. Not the cyberpunky sci-fi. This is as down to earth as we can get without it actually being anywhere near Earth, but bump. And it's an episodic series. It'll be the same characters within reason. They might get promoted, they might die, they might blah blah blah, but we'll, within reason, it's the same detectives all the way through, and every book is another murder or series of murders that they have to solve. The characters go through things, the setting goes through things, the motivations for the murders will be human. There'll be real motivations. We're not doing an AI takes over and kills a no, we don't do nonsense. People kill people. Machinery accidentally kills people, but we're not doing the AI thing. Okay? There's an AI on the ship that runs the ship, but no. These are going to be real murders with real motivations. And that's it. I mean, the characters develop over time, as I said. They're going to be in, see if I can remember this correctly, 6-book chunks with an overarching theme for each 6 books. And there'll be 5 of those chunks. And that makes up our 30 books. And that's that. I would appreciate you subscribing if you haven't. Join me on the journey. After the first 3 books are written, we're going to start trying to publish. I haven't done the covers or any of that stuff. I haven't done the author bio. There'll be another video. I've actually been given written permission, authorization, on what I'm allowed to tell you about what I do for a living. Because it may influence your decision to take a greater interest in me. So I had to be very, very careful about that. And maybe in the future, oh, if you know what I do for a living, please do not put it in the comments. It's very specific what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say. And that'll be in a future video. You put something in the comments and I get fired. Let's not do that, okay? So, we did a little book review. Iasmina Edina, I suggest you go check her out. There's definitely room. Should I say that? Whatever. There's definitely room for a sequel, and I'm looking forward to it. 2025, keep on keeping on. That's what we're doing, folks. I am a little random. Maybe I'll try to script things. Like I'll pick up a small teleprompter or something and I'll just rapidly read off the screen, because people seem to like these like super compact things where the information just like is dense and hits you in the face like a Word document. I prefer a little chattier, a little calmer, time to see people thinking. You can never really see anyone thinking in their videos. It's important. Contemplation. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in future videos. Bye for now.